Hello, welcome everyone to my presentation. Today I will be presenting my project, Narratives, Maps and Borders, by me, Diogo. I'll be your host today. So, the interviewer, the neighborhood that I chose is Xochimilco, which is located in Mexico City. So, the two participants that I'll be interviewing for this project will be a male participant with um he's unidentified. He doesn't have a name. Um, he's a landlord and a husband. The person who's going to be interviewed is a wife and a designer. So my name is Diogo. Thanks for sitting down with me today. To start, can you tell me a little about yourselves and what your daily life looks like here in Xochimilco? Female participant. Of course, I am originally from another state, but I've been living in Xochimilco for almost 10 years now. I work as an interior designer, mostly freelance, and so I spend a lot of time at home working on design plans or visiting clients. And my mornings are quiet. I make coffee, I check emails, and take care of the plants in our little patio. It's one of the things that I love the most about living here. The greenery feels alive. Um, the uh, the male participant says, and I was born here in Xochimilco, so this neighborhood is part of who I am. I run a small construction and renovation business. The female participant says, in, to mostly local projects, my days start early, around 10 a.m. I check with workers, drive around sites, and usually come back in uh, the afternoon. Even though the city can be hectic, here it still feels calm and more like a town than a city. It, I ask, that's nice. How did you two meet? Um, was it here in Xochimilco? Uh, Female participant says, smiling. Uh, kind of. We met through mutual friends at a birthday party in a neighborhood on London Road at Zona Rosa, which is the area of the city. I was living in central Mexico City at the time, and he had already been living here. We started seeing each other, and I I had come to visit on weekends. The male participant. I remember bringing her here for the first time. She was surprised by how different it felt from the city center. We took a boat around the canals, and I told her stories about coming fishing with my dad when I was younger. Female participant says, replies and says, I fell in love with the place almost as fast as I fell in love with him. Laughs, echoes through the room. Interviewer, that's lovely. What made you decide to settle down here instead of somewhere else in the city? Um, the male participant, honestly, the peace here. You can still hear the birds in the morning and the smell of wet earth after it rains. We both wanted a place that felt connected to nature, but still enough to the rest of the city for work. Female participant, also the sense of community. People here know each other, the neighbors talk, they help each other. Uh, it's something you don't find in every part of the city, uh, in every part of Mexico City anymore. and the city in general. The interviewer, I asked her, what are some of your favorite spots around Xochimilco, places that feel meaningful to you as a couple? Um, my female participant replies, "There's a little cafe near the old church that we love. It's small, always quiet, and they have an amazing tamales in the morning." The male participant, the husband, replies, "And the canals, of course. We like talking. Uh, we like taking evening walks along the embarcadero. Sometimes we rent a boat just for the two of us. No party, no speakers, just some food, a drink, and the sound of water." Uh, so the interview concludes. That was it, and we move on to our map that we proposed as a team. I work with another participant on the group project called Lara, which is a Dutch girl. So we did the proposed map of the of each of our neighborhoods that we chose to do the interview in. So mostly our local neighborhoods, to be honest. Uh, so Lara, for example, Lara, for example, Lara neighborhood is Texcoco, and I picked Xochimilco, so and I placed some arrows, so you can see the city is in red, and the rest of the surroundings are in white because they're not part of Mexico City, the metropolitan Mexico City, and this was the proposed map that we came back first as the first idea, and then we and then we as a team decided to do another map. Um, my part of the team, Lara and me, and then we came up with this, which has infrared, which has a blob of infrared uh, circles. So that's it. This is the final edition. So thank you for watching, Professor, and spectators. See you. Bye.